HearWeGo folks, another great cast from Tom. Good job Bailey's here to sort him out again. There you go, he's got it back. Thanks to the Bailey.
Think we're going to catch all?
What though?
Absolutely beautiful. I'm getting a run. About 5 years ago, this lake and the stretch of canal that we fish had a really massive flood. The water's actually up today as I'm walking around, and it was absolutely devastating. A stretch at Canal that we fish a bit further up actually was hit the worst, because basically a bridge came down and there were like 3 sunken boats. Those floods are absolutely devastating. The canal and the lake have never been the same since. In recent times the lake has actually been restocked with a lot of new fish. About 50 have gone in since the floods, and the most recent was in October, where 4 new target fish have gone in. Really nice ghosties and a right orange one as well, which I wouldn't mind catching. And they're absolute beauties, they are. But I give all the credit to the lads at the lake, because they've done a lot of work on it as well after this, like I say, with the auto fence and everything. And that's all been for free, they haven't got any money from that. So, credit where it's due. This month what I'm planning to do really is just see what happens. I haven't really got a plan, to be fair. I'll probably do quite a lot of pike fishing, either on the lake, on the canal, and might even try the river. I'm not 100% sure what we're even doing, because where we live now, travel's restricted anyway, so we can't even, these are the only waters we can really go to now, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, I might even go down to the river and fish for chub or perch again with lobworms, for example. I don't know. We'll see what we get up to, but hopefully it's going to be a good month. Last year I did end up doing quite a lot of dead baiting on the lake for the pike, and had a bit of success. It wasn't the best year ever, but I had quite a big pike out. It was probably about £13, 12-13 pound. I didn't weigh it at the time, but Bob's caught it again about a week later, and it came out at £14.5. Not a week, about a month later, sorry, and it was £14.5 then. But it didn't look that big when I had it, so it probably put on £1.5 in them months, because I do gorge on fish in winter time. But yeah, that were a nice fish. And we think it's probably the biggest one in there, because there's a lot of jacks, and we've never really seen or heard of anything bigger coming out. And we've had it quite a few times, to be fair. Well, twice last year, that's about it. But it loves dead baits. For the next week or so, the weather was awful. It rained hard and there was very strong winds, so I didn't really manage to get out on the bank much. The next session that I went out was onto the canal for a few hours after work. I fished the first peg for a few hours and then decided to move down the canal. I've just moved pegs now, quite a lot further than I thought, to be fair, and there's mosquitoes everywhere, so that's fun. I decided to fish here because in the past we've had, up there we haven't had any coarse fish during summertime. Down here we've had loads of perch and roach and stuff, so I know bigger fish seem to be down this way, like the bream and stuff. This is where we fished from that time. Around here, just a bit further down. This is as far as I can get on this side, so this is where I'm fishing. Well, the clock's ticking and I've had nothing yet. Not one single touch. I wonder how long it'd take if you just... Do you reckon if you just left the baits out, how long it'd take to get a bite if you didn't move them? Do you reckon you'd get a bite eventually? Must do. I always think that to myself. If you just left them there for it until you got a bite, I wonder how long it'd take for a fish to come and find it. Obviously much longer than today's session. Yep. I'm getting a run. There's a fish on. I think it's only a jack. Oh. Grab me net. Yeah, it's only a little one. But I've got one. It's only a micro, but it's taken me all day. It's a fat one anyway. Let's get it under control. Just one hook. There we go, just like that. Beautiful little fish. Get him back in. It's always good as well now, because that fish got a bit tangled up, just check your line, see if there's any damage on it, and if you just pull it near the trace bit, make sure it's still strong and you haven't got any weak points in it. So I had that a few times where sometimes you get a little fray in it, and that can just cause a snap if you get another fish on, and that's not what you want. But you saw how sudden that was. Literally I was sat there thinking I wasn't going to get anything, and it just went. Only a little pike for a dead bait size, wasn't it? But better than no. That's what I had on. One of them. They're not small by any means. Pretty big bait, but don't always mean you catch bigger fish, as I've learnt from past experience. I didn't think I'd be saying this, but here I am. I'm out catfishing again. Might be a bit crazy out fishing for them, but it might be better when it's cold, I don't know. Who knows? So I've got both my rods out, both in the generally same area. One out to the reeds and one just under an overhanging tree next to the island. And the rain's finally stopped for a little bit. It's been raining ever since I got here. It's not been too nice, but it's subsided for the time being. I've stuck PVA bags on both of them with just these little micro pellets. The 2mm. I don't know if you can see them, but the 2.3mm pellets, really small. So I don't think the carp will be eating that much at the moment. So I'm just feeding little, and I'm probably not even going to put any more out. Just feed that and then just recast with a single up bait over the same spot. So hopefully we can get one. We'll see what happens. After fishing on my own for a while, Bobs came down for a few hours after work to target the resident pike that live in the lake. How to be a great pike fisherman with Bobs. Here we go. Got to run. Is it on? Feel reasonable?
We have to use carp net because it's the wind to ride.
Bob's has forgot one. Yeah. Looks reasonable. Actually a nice fish.
Wrapped up a bit, that's right. It's walking out there. We're actually swirling at the floaters. I'm tangled up in the line a bit.
That'd be £8-9 that, Bob's.
Oh. Hooks are in the net now, that's why.
That's not good.
Pike. Yes. Bit lively still.
It's nice fish though.
Yep, back in.
Well, fourth time we've caught that now. Come on. Can't believe that. The next day I revisited the canal to target the pike once again. I'd been multiple times before this and didn't manage to get into any fish. I knew they were in this particular stretch of canal, but I just don't think they're there in massive numbers. Third time lucky, let's catch a pike. Can't forget my coffee. I think we're going to catch up. I think we're going to catch up.
What's up?
I think we're going to catch up. I think I will get one first cast here. It looks brilliant. Seriously clear. I think I'll get a move on. Not much happening here. It's not looking good. Well, it's about 6 PM now and we arrived at about 3 today, and we've been patrolling the river and the canal for the last 3 or 4 hours really, and we've had absolutely nothing. We've tried every different lure in my box. Bob's has tried spinners, we even tried for perch. We've had absolutely nothing. We haven't even seen a fish, to be fair. Don't know why. It's pretty cold now, so I think it probably put them off with that. But we need to catch some out of this stupid river. We've been trying for ages and we've just never had anything. We're going to really try with dead baits. Me, Brent and Bob's. I'm going to give it a go. Proper good go this year. And hopefully we can get a pike out. Because there's not many in here, but if you get one out of here, it'll be a really nice fish and it'll be probably decent size. Hopefully, anyway. So we'll see what happens this year. We're gonna really, like I say, really hammer it and try and get a bite. If we get a bite on camera, it's better than we've done it past. So yeah, gonna get home now, have a cup of tea and try and warm myself up. Catch you in a bit. It was probably about a week later when I came down to the lake next, and I was lure fishing for pike. I came for a few hours basically after work, and not expecting to catch out really, but it turned out to be quite a good session. Ooh, follow straight away. When I first arrived, I had a hit straight away. Yep, there's a fish. No way. So I had that first hit as soon as I got here, and then I didn't manage to get any more takes in that spot. So what I did was I walked down the lake again. Pretty much just on the same side, just down the lake, fishing every single peg until I arrived at probably about halfway down, and I had a hit there right in the edge. Yep, there's a fish. Jesus. Slammed it then. Not a bad jack pike. Then I walked the whole lake, didn't get anything else, and I was feeling a bit not as optimistic after that, if you like. And then what I did was I decided to go back up the lake, back to the first peg where I started, and was fishing for about 10 minutes in that peg, casting all around, and didn't get anything. What do you reckon then? Line through pike, yay or nay? Savage Gear line through pike, which looks really crap and doesn't do anything in the water, but it works. It does work, and it's a great lure, to be fair. No, it's not as small as I thought. It's no monster, that's for sure. Bad little jack. Get him back in. Absolutely beautiful. Right, well, I think I'll call it a day. Not a bad session really. Two pike landed, one lost, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. As you can see, it's a beautiful evening anyway. So even if I'd have caught nothing, I don't think I'd have minded. I've seen quite a lot of carp jumping out as well, just off the edge of this second island. So I'm thinking about coming down in the morning before work, casting a few rods on where they've been jumping out. Probably won't catch anything, but who knows? So I might do that in the morning. We'll see. For now, I'm gonna go home and get a shower. Bob's is in again. Wow, Bob's, that's massive. That's big, that. That is huge. No. Let's have a look. Whoa! That is a big pike. What a huge pike. See this, folks? Expert pike fisherman. The micro hunter. Let's have a look, Bob's.
Monster.
That is big.
Massive snout.
Personal best pike for Bob's there. Let's get it back in. Can't see it, but nice one, Bob's. The blank is over.
Never blank for here.
Yeah, I'm still blanking. Nice. Bob's is in again. Showing me up now. Ten minutes later, Bob's got another run. How big? Is it quite big? It's got no bait.
Got them ropes, well, they might get bigger fish now.
Who knows? Well, Bob's has had 3 and I had a bite. 2 of them are micros, so I don't really care about that. But he had just a nice one then. That was probably like £6-7. He's trying to tell me what to do, but I'm not listening. I'll get one here. Watch. Only takes a second. Jack Pike.